Hi everyone, it's Doris, Kiwi Scrapper from New Zealand, and just coming today to share with you something I finished late last night. And this is a Tussie Mussie for all things Marie, which is referring to Marie Antoinette, the Queen of France in the 18th century, who tragically went to the guillotine in the French Revolution, along with her husband and young sister-in-law and many other people. So Suzie Crafter runs this Facebook group and called All Things Marie, and invited me to come on board, and I was very thrilled and excited. So this is my second of the 3 weekly challenges leading up to Christmas, and the first one I did I videoed last week, and that was a little ATC Christmas ornament in a Marie style, and this is a Tussie Mussie in a Marie style, so a Marie Antoinette style. And Marie Antoinette was all about pastel colours like pinks and creams and lilacs and mint greens and all of that, and lots of frills, lot of frou-frou stuff everywhere, lots of gold and glitter and glistening. And so this is my version of a Marie Antoinette Tussie Mussie, and I'm just going to, it's very hard to film because it is so big, but hopefully I won't cause you to be sick as I come down here crouching down, which at the age of 62.5 is no mean feat. I've put some lovely gold tassels over there which are mine. I've put this on a chair. Now I'm just going to cover you up briefly, and I'm going to turn that way. And there's Marie herself. I'm just going to zoom in. It's a portrait done of Marie Antoinette when she was quite a young woman. Well, I'd say looking at her, she's in her 20s there, maybe her late 20s. She was executed when she was 37, and her husband, I think, 39. Okay, you see here I have pearls, lots of frou-frou fluffies, frills everywhere intertwined. I've twined pearls all around there as well. That's a gold Christmas poinsettia with some silver on it, and then up to the Christmas part of the Tussie Mussie. Now I'm just going to get up, so hopefully all will be okay. Oh, sorry, this is, as I say, this is very hard to film because it's so big. Right, I'm just going to cover you up again. I'm going to take this over here to the table and film it on here, the rest of it. Whoop-a-daisy. Sorry about that. It is quite hard, as I say, quite hard to film because it's so long. And I'm holding the camera freehand, not on the tripod. But that's the only way really that I can film it. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out. Yeah, that's better. Sorry, I might have been a bit close then. So I basically made this Tussie Mussie with paper from my you know, stash of paper collection. I can't remember which one this is. It's just an odd one I've picked up. Made the Tussie Mussie, and I followed the tutorial for making a Tussie Mussie, just the basic one. I didn't follow the whole thing through, but just how to make the Tussie Mussie, because although I've done 2 other Tussie Mussies, they've both been commercially bought ones. This one I wanted to make from scratch because I wanted it to be a lovely big one, because it's going to be part of our Christmas decor. And so I looked at Wendy, and she's Lolly Dolly Crafts over in England, and she had an excellent tutorial on how to actually fold it to make the cone. And I actually like the cones, I like the Tussie Mussies with the high backs, simply because you can put things against them and you can show off the internal lining. So I did the outside piece, made that all up, and then I made another one identical but in a different paper to coordinate, and I slipped that inside. just as Wendy Lolly Dolly Crafts will show you how to do. And here it is. That's the internal paper back there. Quite a pretty little floral one. The outside one was, well, you can't see it now, it was just a pink. You can see it very carefully through here. Just sort of a plain pinkish colour, but in varying shades of pink. Over top of that I put a vintage doily. Trying to get, I think that's as far as it's going. Yeah, I put a vintage doily that was nice and sort of crochet, loose crochet, and I popped that all the way around. This is the top of it here. I'm trying to pull up my sleeve now, sorry. I hope I'm not moving around too much, but it's quite difficult to film things like this. Yeah, so this is the top of part of the doily, just sitting there. Then I proceeded to wrap around all these frills, and it's a beautiful soft acru colour, which gives it a vintage look. And after I'd put all the frills, which are right the way around, then I started twining the pearls around. These are Christmas pearls. You know, you buy them in a string. I bought them last year, I think, but I hadn't used many of them. Up here there's a flower that I handmade myself out of an old artificial flower. Took it all apart and then rebuilt it as I wanted to and put my own centre in. And this is just a little braid piece here, very pretty. There's my image of Marie. Try and move the light there. It's a lovely image of her. And this is underneath this there's some more pale lemon. It's a lovely wide chiffony or organza trim with rosettes of flowers and pearls in the middle, so you can just see that beneath there. Goes right the way up here and right the way around here. Oops, sorry, there it is. Okay, so let's try and get her front on. Whoops-a-daisy. Right, so there's yes, there's that lovely image of Marie. Beautiful young woman there. As I say, she's 18th century. She was executed in 1793. This same year as her, but 8 months after her husband. And although they had 4 children, a total of 4 children, they were survived by one daughter who never had children of her own, but she went through that hell with losing her whole family. And she was 15, I think, when that happened. So there's this gold and silver poinsettia there, which I took out the middle and put my own little tiny, this is a flower I made up, and it's in graduating shades of pink. That came off a scarf that I bought, you know, sort of a chiffony scarf. Okay, and then pearls around the top here. And then we come to the actual Tussie Mussie, which you've already seen over, I hope, when I did the thing. This is a ribbon I've had in my stash for 3 or 4 years now, and never used it, but it was perfect for, you know, really all things Marie kind of stuff. Little embroidered pink flowers down there. And in the Tussie Mussie itself, I'll just try and raise it. As you can see, oops-a-daisy, holding it with one hand now. There are Christmas baubles and golds and glittery golds and pink. There's one larger one over there with pink. There's a purple, a lilac bauble, crystal bauble. There's a beautiful gold shimmery miniature Christmas tree. There's a little small pine cone that's been dipped in pink and gold glitter. There's pearls scattered everywhere. There's a flower in behind all of that with the gold sprays. There's the gold flower coming out of it. So it's a netting flower, and it's got gold coming all out of it that I popped into the centre of it. There's a lovely two-tone pink brooch there. That can be removed, taken out as I want to. The back there, there's a gold spray, glittery spray. So yeah, I think I succeeded. Now just going to try and do this. Sorry, I'm just going to go everywhere now. I'll try and turn it around so you can see the back. There you go. Okay, so there's the back. with some lace right around it. That's what I put on first, that lace, that sort of dangly lace. And that's the... I'm probably totally out of the light at the moment. Let's see if I can get it back into the light. Yep, there you go. So that's all the back there. And right up there. This is a very big cone. Very big Tussie Mussie. Because Wendy, when she's showing you how to do these, how to create them, or how to make the Tussie Mussie from scratch, is actually using a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and that's what I did. And that actually, I was amazed at how big it made it. I thought my other Tussie Mussies were long, but this is like... So probably right from the tip, not including the ribbon for hanging it from, not including this one, which is a pale pink and white. It's just gorgeous. Not including that, sort of from the tip of the Christmas tree right down to the bottom here, is probably a good 18 to 20 inches. So that shows you how big it is. You know, and you can make these and decorate them and just fill them up with, I don't know, whatever you want to fill them up with. I'm using this as a Christmas decoration, as I said, so that's all my stuff in there that's going to be hung. And there we go. So I was really thrilled with the way this turned out. This is turning into a really lovely group. We're getting a lot more members on board. It's by invite only, and if you're interested, please get in touch with Suzie Crafter, or you know, if you get in touch with me, I can let Suzie know and she'll pop over and have a chat with you. And it is for a more advanced crafter rather than people brand new, in that, you know, that we'll be doing swaps in the future and things like that. So everything pertaining to Marie Antoinette. So we've got quite a few members now, and but you know, we're always looking for more people who've got a great interest in this 18th century doomed queen. Okay, so I'm going to say bye-bye to you for now, and next week the challenge is for a Marie Antoinette pincushion made out of a toilet roll. Hey, that should be exciting. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I don't think it's going to top what I've just made now, because I really love this. It just appeals to me so much because it's all things Dulles as well. Pink and girly and glittery, and yeah, that's me. Okay, I'm going to say bye for now. You take care now. Bye.